Did you know that nearly half of all heart attacks strike without any warning? This isn't just a statistic. It's a stark reality for countless individuals, especially seniors, who may never feel the classic chest pain until it's tragically too late. Your body, however, often provides subtle, early clues. You just need to understand how to interpret them. Today, we embark on a critical journey to uncover 10 silent signs that your arteries may be dangerously blocked. And critically, most people overlook the seventh sign, putting their health at profound risk. Welcome to EverBright Seniors, the channel dedicated to empowering you with vital health knowledge, helping you stay active, healthy, and full of life, no matter your age. If you are over 60, a health enthusiast committed to proactive wellness, or caring for a loved one in their golden years, this comprehensive guide could literally be the difference between life and a life-threatening cardiac event. By the end of this crucial discussion, you will possess the knowledge to spot the early, often missed indicators of clogged arteries, understand their profound implications for your overall health, and learn actionable, simple steps to protect your heart, starting today. This isn't just about information, it's about empowerment and longevity. Let's begin with a fundamental understanding of your circulatory system, a marvel of biological engineering. Your arteries are not merely tubes, they are sophisticated, elastic highways meticulously designed to transport oxygen-rich blood and vital nutrients from your heart to every single cell, tissue, and organ in your body. They are the lifelines that sustain your existence, ensuring that your brain, muscles, and organs receive the continuous supply they need to function optimally. However, over time, an insidious process known as atherosclerosis can begin to unfold. This condition involves the gradual accumulation of fatty deposits, cholesterol, cellular waste products, calcium, and fibrin, collectively known as plaque, along the inner walls of your arteries. Imagine these vital highways slowly becoming narrowed and hardened, much like a pipe accumulating rust and debris. This progressive narrowing restricts blood flow, making it increasingly difficult for your heart to pump blood effectively throughout your body. The insidious nature of atherosclerosis lies in its silent progression. It often develops over decades, beginning in early adulthood and advancing without noticeable symptoms for many years. You might feel perfectly fine, attributing minor aches or fatigue to the natural process of aging, while internally, this dangerous plaque continues to build. This silent progression is precisely why atherosclerosis is often referred to as a silent killer. It can lead to a cascade of severe health complications, including heart attacks, strokes, peripheral artery disease, PAD, kidney disease, and even dementia, all stemming from compromised blood flow. Understanding this silent threat is the first step in safeguarding your future. Now let's delve into the specific, often overlooked signs that your body might be sending you. It is imperative to approach this information with a serious, informed perspective. If you recognize any of these symptoms in yourself or a loved one, do not dismiss them as minor inconveniences or inevitable signs of aging. Instead, view them as urgent signals demanding professional medical attention. Early detection and intervention are paramount in managing and potentially reversing the progression of arterial blockage. If you find yourself experiencing persistent, uncharacteristic fatigue after minimal physical exertion, or if you notice you are breathing harder than usual during activities that were once effortless, it is crucial to pay attention. This isn't merely getting older. It could be a significant indicator of underlying cardiovascular strain. When the arteries supplying blood to your heart are narrowed, your heart is forced to work considerably harder to pump an adequate supply of oxygenated blood throughout your body. This increased workload can lead to chronic fatigue, as your body struggles to meet its energy demands. Similarly, shortness of breath, or dyspnea, occurs because your heart cannot efficiently deliver enough oxygen to your lungs and other tissues. This can manifest as difficulty catching your breath during light activities, like walking up a short flight of stairs, or even carrying groceries. A practical tip: maintain a small activity diary. If your energy levels suddenly plummet or you experience new, persistent breathlessness without a clear explanation, document it and discuss it thoroughly with your physician. Blocked arteries, particularly those supplying the heart, can cause what is known as referred pain. This phenomenon means that the pain originates in one area but is felt in another, often seemingly unrelated part of the body. Many seniors, unfortunately, frequently mistake this type of discomfort for common ailments such as arthritis, muscle tension, or even dental issues. However, persistent or recurring pain in your jaw, neck, or shoulder, especially if it occurs during physical exertion or emotional stress, could be your heart sending a critical distress signal. A compelling study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association highlighted that jaw or neck pain experienced during physical activity was an early and significant indicator of coronary artery blockage, particularly prevalent in women. This type of pain can be diffuse, aching, or feel like a pressure rather than a sharp, localized sensation. It is vital to remember that heart pain doesn't always present as the classic chest crush. It can radiate widely. If you experience cramping, aching, or a feeling of heaviness in your legs, particularly in your calves, thighs, or buttocks, that consistently appears after walking or physical activity and then subsides with rest, you may be experiencing a classic symptom of peripheral artery disease (PAD). This condition signifies that the arteries supplying blood to your limbs, most commonly your legs, have become narrowed due to plaque buildup. PAD is not just a localized problem. It is a powerful warning sign that you likely have atherosclerosis, affecting other arteries throughout your body, including those leading to your heart and brain. Ignoring PAD significantly increases your risk of heart attack and stroke. A crucial practical tip: regularly inspect your feet and legs. Look for changes in skin color, paleness, or bluish tint, the presence of sores or wounds that are unusually slow to heal, or unexplained hair loss on your lower extremities. These are all indicators of compromised circulation. While often an uncomfortable and sensitive topic, erectile dysfunction, ED, in men can be one of the earliest and most significant indicators of underlying arterial disease. The blood vessels responsible for achieving and maintaining an erection are considerably smaller and more delicate than other arteries in the body. Consequently, they are often the first to show signs of reduced blood flow due to plaque buildup. Research has consistently demonstrated a strong correlation between ED and cardiovascular health. Studies indicate that men experiencing erectile dysfunction are twice as likely to develop heart disease within 5 years, compared to those without ED. Therefore, if you are a man experiencing new or worsening ED, it is not merely a sexual health concern. It should prompt a serious discussion with your doctor about your cardiovascular health. It is a critical opportunity for early detection and intervention. Do your hands and feet frequently feel unusually cold, even in moderate temperatures, or do they often feel numb or tingly? This persistent sensation of coldness in your extremities can be a direct signal of poor blood flow resulting from narrowed arteries. Your hands and feet are the furthest points from your heart, making them particularly susceptible to the effects of compromised circulation. When arteries are blocked, the heart struggles to pump sufficient oxygenated blood to these distant areas, leading to a noticeable drop in temperature. This symptom is often dismissed as simply being cold-natured, but if it's a new or worsening phenomenon, especially when accompanied by other symptoms, it warrants investigation. It's your body's way of indicating that its circulatory system is not functioning optimally. Sudden onset of numbness, weakness, or paralysis on one side of your body, affecting your face, arm, or leg, is an extremely serious symptom that demands immediate medical attention. These symptoms could indicate a transient ischemic attack, TIA, often referred to as a mini-stroke. A TIA occurs when there is a temporary blockage in the arteries supplying blood to your brain, causing a brief interruption of blood flow. Even if these symptoms resolve quickly, a TIA is a critical red alert. It signifies that you have narrowed or blocked arteries leading to your brain, and it dramatically increases your risk of experiencing a major, debilitating stroke in the near future. Do not wait for symptoms to pass. Seek emergency medical care immediately. Time is brain when it comes to stroke. This is the silent sign that most seniors, and indeed many healthcare professionals, often overlook, yet it carries profound implications. When your arteries are significantly clogged, the delivery of oxygen-rich blood, essential nutrients, and immune cells to tissues is severely compromised. As a result, even minor cuts, scrapes, or sores, particularly on the feet and lower legs, will take an unusually long time to heal, or may not heal at all. If you notice a wound on your foot or leg that lingers for weeks, shows no signs of improvement, or appears to be worsening, do not ignore it. This could be a critical indicator of severe peripheral artery disease or diabetes-related arterial damage, both of which impair circulation. Unhealed wounds can quickly lead to serious infections, gangrene, and in severe cases, amputation. This symptom is a direct and urgent call for medical evaluation. Experiencing recurrent episodes of dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting spells can be a concerning symptom of compromised blood flow to the brain. Narrowed arteries in the neck, carotid arteries, or within the brain itself can restrict the supply of oxygen and glucose, leading to these neurological symptoms. If you frequently feel lightheaded when standing up quickly, changing positions, or even turning your head, it is imperative to investigate the underlying cause. While dizziness can have many causes, including inner ear issues or medication side effects, when it is persistent or accompanied by other symptoms on this list, it strongly suggests a cardiovascular origin. Your doctor will likely want to check your blood pressure, assess your heart rhythm, and potentially order imaging tests to evaluate the blood flow to your brain. It might seem like a minor cosmetic concern, but unexplained hair loss on your legs or feet can be a subtle yet significant indicator of poor circulation. Hair follicles, like all other tissues, require a steady and robust supply of blood to grow and remain healthy. When arterial blockages reduce blood flow to the lower extremities, the hair follicles become deprived of essential nutrients and oxygen. This deprivation weakens the follicles, leading to thinning hair, patchy hair loss, or a complete absence of hair on the legs and feet. While hair loss can be a natural part of aging, if it's localized to your lower limbs and is accompanied by other circulatory symptoms like cold feet or slow-healing wounds, it should prompt a discussion with your doctor. It's another piece of the puzzle indicating compromised arterial health. And finally, the most classic symptom of heart disease, though it is frequently misinterpreted or dismissed as something less serious, such as indigestion, heartburn, or anxiety. If you experience a sensation of pressure, tightness, squeezing, or heaviness in your chest, particularly if it occurs during physical activity, emotional stress, or even at rest, it is a critical sign that your heart may not be receiving enough oxygen. This is known as angina. Angina is your heart's way of telling you it is struggling due to narrowed coronary arteries. The discomfort can radiate to your arm, often the left, back, neck, jaw, or stomach. While it's true that not all chest pain is heart-related, it is always prudent to treat any new or worsening chest discomfort as a potential cardiac emergency. Do not delay seeking medical attention. Your heart is sending an urgent message. The good news amidst these serious warnings is that you possess significant power to improve your artery health and mitigate your risk, regardless of your age. It's never too late to adopt heart-healthy habits that can slow, stop, and even reverse the progression of arterial disease. This is about proactive patient education and taking control of your well-being. Your diet is a cornerstone of cardiovascular health. Focus on incorporating foods that actively support arterial health and reduce inflammation. Prioritize leafy greens, spinach, kale, and collard greens are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that protect blood vessels. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, and sardines are excellent sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and lower triglyceride levels. Olive oil, a staple of the Mediterranean diet. Extra virgin olive oil is packed with monounsaturated fats and antioxidants beneficial for heart health. Whole grains, oats, brown rice, and whole wheat provide soluble fiber, which helps lower LDL, bad cholesterol. Legumes, beans, lentils, and chickpeas are rich in fiber and plant-based protein, contributing to satiety and cholesterol management. Conversely, it is equally important to actively avoid or significantly limit foods that contribute to arterial damage. Processed meats, sausages, bacon, and deli meats are high in sodium and saturated fats. Sugary drinks, sodas, fruit juices with added sugar, and sweetened teas contribute to inflammation and weight gain. Trans fats, found in many processed foods, baked goods, and fried items. Trans fats are particularly detrimental to arterial health. Numerous studies, including those on the Mediterranean diet, consistently demonstrate that a plant-rich, whole food-based eating pattern can reduce the risk of heart disease by as much as 30% or more. This isn't a temporary diet, it's a sustainable lifestyle change. Movement is medicine for your arteries. Even gentle, consistent physical activity can significantly improve circulation, lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol, and strengthen your heart muscle. The key is consistency, not necessarily high intensity. Walk daily. Aim for at least 20-30 minutes of brisk walking most days of the week. Break it into shorter 10-minute segments if needed. Try low-impact exercises. Chair yoga, water aerobics, or Tai Chi are excellent options for seniors, improving flexibility, balance, and cardiovascular health without excessive strain. Incorporate movement breaks. Stretch during TV commercials, walk around your home, or do light housework. Every bit of movement counts. The goal is to make physical activity an integral part of your daily routine. Consult your doctor before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions. Chronic stress is a silent aggressor against your arteries. It triggers the release of stress hormones like cortisol, which can lead to increased inflammation, elevated blood pressure, and damage to arterial walls over time. Learning effective stress management techniques is crucial for heart health. Practice deep breathing. Simple diaphragmatic breathing exercises can calm your nervous system and lower heart rate. Engage in calming hobbies. Reading, gardening, listening to music, or spending time in nature can significantly reduce stress levels. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality, uninterrupted sleep each night. Poor sleep can disrupt hormone balance, increase inflammation, and negatively impact blood pressure. Establish a consistent sleep schedule and create a relaxing bedtime routine. Prevention is undeniably powerful, especially when it involves catching potential problems in their earliest stages. Regular communication with your healthcare provider is non-negotiable for maintaining optimal heart health. Discuss cholesterol and blood pressure screenings. Understand your numbers and work with your doctor to manage them effectively through lifestyle changes or medication if necessary. Inquire about specific arterial screenings. Depending on your risk factors, your doctor might recommend a carotid ultrasound to check for blockages in the arteries in your neck that supply the brain, or an ankle brachial index (ABI) test, a simple, non-invasive test to check for peripheral artery disease in your legs. Be proactive. Don't wait for symptoms to appear. Regular checkups allow your doctor to monitor your risk factors and intervene before serious problems develop. Let's quickly review the 10 silent signs your arteries might be blocked, empowering you with the knowledge to protect your most vital organ. Fatigue or shortness of breath. Unexplained tiredness or difficulty breathing during light activity. Jaw, neck, or shoulder pain. Referred pain that isn't typical arthritis or tension. Leg cramps or pain. PAD. Pain in your legs that occurs with activity and subsides with rest. Erectile dysfunction. A significant early warning sign for men. Cold hands or feet. Persistent coldness indicating poor circulation. Numbness or weakness on one side of the body. A potential mini-stroke, TIA, requiring immediate attention. Slow healing wounds, especially on the feet, the often missed critical sign of compromised blood flow. Dizziness or fainting spells, indicating reduced blood flow to the brain. Hair loss on legs, a subtle sign of nutrient deprivation due to poor circulation. Chest discomfort or tightness, the classic yet often dismissed symptom of angina. If you notice even 1 or 2 of these symptoms, do not panic, but do take immediate, decisive action. Schedule an appointment with your doctor to discuss your concerns thoroughly. A simple checkup combined with proactive lifestyle changes could add years of vibrant, healthy life to your journey. Your heart works tirelessly, every second of every day, without complaint. It deserves your utmost care and attention. By recognizing these silent signs early, you are taking a powerful, informed step toward living a longer, stronger, and healthier life. This is not just about avoiding illness. It's about embracing vitality and ensuring your golden years are truly golden. If you found this comprehensive guide helpful and believe it could benefit others, please give this video a thumbs up. Your engagement truly helps our channel reach and educate more seniors and health enthusiasts like you. We encourage you to comment below. Which of these signs have you noticed or want to learn more about? We deeply value your stories and insights, and they often inspire the content for our future videos. And don't forget to subscribe to EverBright Seniors for more essential tips on healthy aging, mobility, and crucial heart health information. Stay bright, stay strong, and stay EverBright.